Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Banter with the Brothers. This is the love advice segment. You know, here with Shinny.
Facts. New year,
same shit.
same shit. We on
Back,
the same
back,
year.
back like we never left.
Back again.
You know what I mean? So just keep looking out for the love advice every Mondays. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Subscribe to our YouTube at Banter with the Brothers. Boom.
Up
You know
there,
what I mean?
as you can see.
Banter with the Brothers. Subscribe,
Instagram,
share,
we on
like,
Twitter.
all that. Also on Twitter.
Twitter, Instagram, all that.
We get girl DM. I actually know if she want to be on the show to discuss you. Because you be playing
You
sometimes.
be messing up,
For
bro.
me, like,
So that's why I had to go to the house last week and just like sing to her. Feel me? Like, so I had to perform.
ooh, na-na-do. Alright, stop. We ain't gonna do all that right now, you feel me? But, yeah, today's topic is what's your stance or your views on dating women with children or a child?
Youths.
With
Juveniles.
the juvenile
With
level.
the juvenile level.
You them.
Youths.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
What are the thoughts? What are
What's your
the
thoughts, concern,
honestly, for me,
criticism? You know what I'm saying? Start
Me-
yeah, talk to me.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody come from, different
Everybody
Ways of
wanna love
life.
somebody.
facts,
Mm,
different
facts.
ways of life. But if you can read the situation before and see that there's gonna be too much, don't do it. Feel me? Don't do it. Cause you don't want to get mixed, especially when it comes to a child. Feel me? Don't want to like water the seed, and there's nothing that grows. Like it's disappointing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that child's gonna come. That's another topic for another story.
Right.
But in terms of dating someone with a child, I think it's
Yeah,
like
can you deal with the demands what that brings on the
Yeah.
relationship? Also, are you a person that you need a lot of attention from a female because
Mhm.
you're never gonna be the person that gets all the attention
Facts.
because that person has a child.
Exactly.
You feel me? Which is totally fine.
Yep.
Any sane person gets it.
Yep.
You feel me? That's not an issue for anybody that's sane.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, these are questions that need to be answered with those people, obviously.
Yep.
Also, there's mom, child, father.
Father.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy, father. Yeah, like,
All that. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, for me, can I date someone with a child? Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yep.
Like, you feel me? You feel me? You know what I mean? What I don't know what that does. You know what I mean?
True.
If she has a child, that means something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, but not for nothing. That's a thing, right? So now you're looking at a scenario. You're like, okay, I could do this. It's not a problem. It's when other relationships that's
Yeah,
based
play
around the child and the mother. Can you handle that as well?
True.
Feel
Family.
me?
Obviously, you know that the family
Yeah,
is gonna
the
be
family.
even more involved than they would, at in a normal situation where
Right.
somebody wouldn't have a child because they're really protective over the
Right.
child. So the father of the child, if they're in or out of their life, will always play a part, no matter.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's
No
a
matter
fact.
if they're in their life or not, will always play a part. So it's basically, are you man enough to do it? Are you man enough to handle what comes with that? Because I think everybody got a level. You feel me?
Right.
Everyone has a level. You know what you can handle.
Right.
So when I say are you man enough, it's like, are you man enough to handle that type of, description?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Alright, so let me give you an example, right? A while back, I was talking to this girl. She had a child, and she always said to me, I'm looking for someone who can take care of me and my child. So in my head, I'm like, okay. Okay, so I said okay. So in what sense do you mean? You know, like
See,
go on a date, showing a kid. I'm like, yo, she got a babysitter, so I'm like,
oh, she brought her kids to the date. What y'all going to Chuck E. Cheese?
yo, now, hey, yo, listen, bro. But anyway, look. So I'm like, okay.
Winner of bears, so you know it's real.
So I'm like, okay. Fine. She's here. Whatever. It's not an issue. No
Not
more.
an issue.
Like, I know you had a job, but like,
Yeah.
what's the relationship like? Because I'm not trying to be
The whole dad.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
whole
not.
father.
And what do you mean I gotta take care of a child? In what sense? What does that mean? I'll never be mean to a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my.
Yeah.
But don't think I'm gonna be out here buying school books and shit and sending the kid to
School
school.
supplies.
School supplies. The only thing I'm trying to supply is you. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna school you.
Yeah, bring this ruler to school. Stop playing with me.
Substitute teacher.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me. Like,
Sub in and sub out. You
no,
know
so
you
these
will.
are scenarios that come up,
True.
and you're like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
it's real life. This is a scenario.
True.
But I think shit could be so much easier based on the relationship of the mom with the child and the father.
Yeah.
If that's a good communicative relationship and they get along,
It's pre-existing.
like, thank God.
Pre-
Alhamdulillah,
pre-
like,
yo.
praise Buddha. Whatever, bro.
Pre-existing,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You coming into that gotta be a smooth transition because off rip, you know, you don't know you don't know what can pop up at any point in time. Feel me? Because there's a child involved. You don't know what's gonna happen, what BS is going, what jazz could be going on, or what she's going through.
Right.
So like, you know, obviously at the end of the day, she just want better for her child. Like that's her priority.
Right, and that's a fact.
And you know, you coming into her life is her, you know, being vulnerable, opening the door, and then kudos to her for that because a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're not gonna open themselves. You know, I'm not even talking about the child, but themselves up to you know any type of relationship or something new or whatever. They're just gonna stomach whatever relationships they have, even if it's good and or bad, and keep it pushing because they got a purpose, which is their child.
Yeah, and you can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can't be mad at that. If you see the scenario, and I like the women that tell you what's going on up front. Hey, listen, I don't got time for the BS. I got a child. This is my priority. And she explained that to you off rip, and then you still pursue it. That's get what you get. You feel me?
You, brother.
Just know that if you want to pursue it, you got to do it the right way.
Exactly.
So if my advice to anybody out there, if you're trying to date someone with a child, obviously the first thing you should do is respect. You know what I mean? Respect.
Big facts.
Regardless of what you think or what, you know what I mean? Respect. You know what I mean?
True.
Because maybe that child never seen someone treat her
mother
mother
right, yeah.
the right type of respect. That's all. You never know. Little actions go a far way. You know what I mean?
And children, whenever they're like, they get a view of whatever, they see everything.
Yeah, they're like a blank canvas. Everything they see, they're taking it in.
Exactly.
Sponge it up. You know what I'm saying?
See everything. So if you're gonna be that guy who wants to treat, that woman right, who has the capacity and is capable of doing all those things, go ahead for it. But just know that, you know what I mean, there's a jazz band behind there because there's going to be plenty jazz coming your way. Rather, the start may be good, but there's going to be, and that happens with every relationship. It's just, things come up. And with the child, things will always come up more immediate than normal.
Right. Because you never know what's going to happen.
True.
Kids are unpredictable, so
Facts.
it is what it is with that. And, and for those moms out there that are sexy and stuff and want to say what up to me, like, just say hi. I will say hi back. Well, go on. You know what I'm saying? Well, go on, man. Go on, No.
I can't say that.
We're going to see y'all later, man. Give me $1, man.